Are you prepared for the next big thing that Tesla has in store for us? You may not have seen it yet, but during the presentation, the new vehicle was hidden under a white sheet. Even though Elon Musk shocked the audience at a recent investor day by revealing a startling piece of information that has everyone talking about lately. So what is this new master plan, and what is happening in the EV world right now? Let's take a look at it. So, to the road we go. Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button to be a part of EVNN, and let's start rolling. Elon Musk has unveiled the third and final phase of Tesla's master plan, according to which the business will take the initiative to lead the drive to wean the globe off of fossil fuels and transition it to sustainable energy sources. The strategy was presented in detail at an investor presentation that took place Wednesday at the company's Gigafactory in Austin, Texas. The third iteration of the master plan calls for the integration of renewable energy sources into the existing power grid, the manufacturing of an increased number of electric vehicles, the installation of heat pumps in residential and commercial structures, the utilization of high-temperature heat delivery and hydrogen in industrial applications, and the construction of aircraft and watercraft that are powered by eco-friendly fuels. Musk's objective is to usher in what he calls the sustainable energy society. Tesla estimates that investments of up to $10 trillion will be necessary to bring about a sustainable future that is powered by renewable energy. Musk was quoted as saying that it is not a significant amount relative to the entire economy. According to Tesla's estimates, it will take investments totaling $10 trillion to bring about a sustainable future that's driven by renewable energy. Musk has stated that there is a straightforward way to get sustainable energy on Earth. It doesn't need to harm natural areas. We don't need to practice austerity, cease using power, and kind of be in the cold or anything, as the case may be. Increasing the capacity of the world's energy storage systems by as much as 240 terawatt-hours is a significant step toward realizing that ambition. Throughout the event, officials from Tesla stated that this is something that can be achieved without the necessity of mining a considerable amount of ore. Musk asserted that it would require less than 30% of all the nickel that is now found on Earth. It would also require iron, but Musk is unconcerned about this requirement because, according to him, iron is the most plentiful metal on the Earth. Musk also noted that the infrastructure required for this, which will include wind and solar power, will take up less than 0.2% of the surface area of Earth. The specifics on how all of this is going to become a reality are still sketchy, but Musk has vowed to publish a white paper shortly that would outline the plan. Musk expressed optimism about the future by stating, "I really wanted today to be not just about Tesla investors who hold stock, but truly everybody who is an investment in Earth." At the nearly 3-hour-long event, there was no mention of any specific details concerning new automobiles. In the photographs that were shown during the presentation, the business did give a sneak peek at 2 unannounced vehicles, one of which is obviously a passenger vehicle of more compact size, and the other of which appears to be a commercial vehicle of a similar size. In addition, there was no mention made of any of Musk's other businesses, including SpaceX or the Boring Company. This is although Musk had previously hinted that the third master plan will attempt to link all of Musk's other businesses. Tesla demonstrated a new vehicle manufacturing process that is more efficient and will be utilized for the production of the company's next generation of vehicles. The method, which the business refers to as the unboxed process, enables the entire vehicle to be constructed in a single pass through the assembly line while restricting painting to only those components that require it. Additionally, the manufacturer asserts that the next generation drive unit will not make use of any rare earth minerals. The results of Tesla's last 2 attempts at a master plan were largely unpredictable. The company was successful in accomplishing the majority of the objectives outlined in the first plan, which was presented publicly for the first time in 2006. However, the majority of the objectives outlined in the second plan have not been accomplished. This plan, which was published in 2016 and given the tongue-in-cheek title, Part Doe, stated that Tesla would establish a successful solar business, introduce multiple new vehicles spanning all major categories, achieve full autonomy, and launch a robo-taxi network that would allow vehicle owners to earn up to $30,000 annually. Despite Tesla's efforts to get its solar roof business off the ground, installations have been moving at a snail's pace. Customers have voiced their displeasure with extremely high markups on several prices. In addition, the corporation has reduced its goals in light of the fact that its sales have remained essentially unchanged. After publication of its second master plan, Tesla brought to market not 1 but 2 new vehicles, the Tesla Semi and the Cybertruck. According to Tesla lead designer Franz von Holzhausen, who was present on stage at the ceremony, deliveries of the Tesla Semi began before the end of the previous year, and the Cybertruck is still scheduled to be released this year. Musk has said that the manufacture of the oddly styled truck will begin in huge quantities in the year 2024. During the presentation, the Vice President of Vehicle Engineering, Lars Moravy, discussed how the company's organizational structure is designed to ensure full accountability and a collaborative approach. This approach ensures that manufacturing and automation considerations are incorporated into every engineering and design decision. According to Moravy, the locations I use to work and the top manufacturing corporations in the world do not sit together. We can't point fingers at one another. We have to solve issues together, which is the best approach to innovate. They're not one team. All of those teams, engineering, manufacturing, design, and automation, they're all in one organization. They all report to one person. According to Moravy, this aspect of serial automobile production has been around since the days of the Model T. And the Tesla team is attempting to do the kind of ground-up, first principles rethink that CEO Elon Musk is so fond of. The team's also heavily focused on current and future automation via manufacturing robots. This is how a vehicle would have been constructed in the past, he explained. You stamp it, you do a build of the body in white, you paint it, and you do the final assembly. What's fascinating is that these shops are dictated by the organizational structures that exist. They're dictated by the boundaries that exist in the factory's layout. If something goes wrong in the final assembly, you block the whole line, and you end up buffering in between. This system's at the tail end of its manufacturing optimization. Henry Ford first invented this assembly line. After saying this, he continued by saying, you take all of these stamped panels and put them together, and then you put them in a frame station. You build a body that resembles a car, you put the doors on, and then you paint them. Once you get the color, you take the doors off, and then you start putting the interior inside the car. It comes in through the openings that already exist. People are getting in and out of the car, and there are awkward movements. Moravy stated that there is a need for a reappraisal of the manufacturing process if the company is to grow to the desired size. We need to make another significant reduction in expenses. This is all part of the overall plan. According to him, Tesla began the process of optimization with the Model Y. This vehicle has gigacastings, which are designed to remove hundreds of pieces. The car structure includes the battery, and the battery's case serves as the floor of the vehicle. Because of this, Tesla can build the seats and some of the interior on top of the battery, which grants the workforce and the robots extraordinary access from all directions. Moravy remarked, I want to hammer this point home. When you have a car that is 5 meters long and you have people working around it as we did on Model 3, and you change that to this process where we work on different parts of the car separately, we can do more at the same time, as we did with the Model Y structural battery pack. For example, if you're working on the front part of the car or the rear part, we can get more people or more robots working on the car at the same time, and it's a better operation. As a result, the business won't begin building the body of the next generation Tesla cars until after all the other components have been completed. The front, rear, sides, and base of the vehicle will each be considered independent components, and they'll be built and painted in different processes that run in tandem. The very last line is going to be quite brief. Moravy predicted that the result will be something resembling this. The interior is attached from the bottom up or a top-down strategy, so there's more access for those robots and people. We aren't moving heavy objects around and doing nothing to them, and it means that we're doing more work on the car more of the time. After that, when we take all these tested sub-assemblies and put them together, we finally assemble the car only one time, which consists of putting the sides on with all their parts, to a front and rear that was already assembled, carrying the floor in with the seats, and finally boxing it out with the doors one time, exactly like Cybertruck. Yet there is a lot of uncertainty around Tesla's intentions for completely driverless vehicles. While other autonomous vehicle operators like Waymo and Cruise rack up miles with its completely driverless robo-taxis, Tesla has taken a different route by offering a full self-driving option to its hundreds of thousands of customers for a cost of $15,000. In spite of its deceptive moniker, full self-driving or FSD is merely a level 2 partially autonomous system that calls for the driver's ongoing supervision. After a statement from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration that the FSD system posed a crash risk, Tesla has decided to halt any further installations of the system. In a similar vein, Musk's promise that Tesla owners with FSD would be able to make passive money by sending their vehicles to autonomously pick up customers as a robo-taxi service has not come to fruition as of yet. Musk has put doubt on his original notion that Tesla's already on the road today may qualify for such a service by suggesting that Tesla would create a standalone robo-taxi vehicle in recent months. Through 2030, Tesla aims to increase production to 20 million vehicles annually. In the year 2022, 66 million automobiles were sold around the world. They plan to do this by unveiling their next-gen platform, which will cut costs by half for each vehicle. In the United States, the price of a Model Y with a long range is currently $54,990. With the same profit margin, a 50% price cut would result in a price of $27,495. An electric car tax credit of $7,500 under the Inflation Reduction Act would bring the net price to the consumer of $19,995. The initial savings of 58% compared to the national average price paid for a car in the United States of $48,681 is substantial. Demand rises exponentially as prices fall linearly. The Toyota Camry, the best-selling car in the United States, not counting trucks and SUVs, has a base price of $27,315 but is not eligible for the tax credit. The next generation Tesla will be 26% less expensive. The ability to invest in a transition to electric vehicles would be hampered for legacy car makers if they saw a significant decrease in business as a result of a strong competitor providing a car for less than $20,000. Tesla has recently introduced a new service for its Texas Tesla Energy customers, unlimited overnight charging for their vehicles for just $30 per month. They are able to accomplish this by utilizing the evening surplus of wind energy generation. Using the Camry as an example, annual energy expenditures for a Tesla would be $365, whereas for the Camry, they would be $1,264, assuming the average American travels 14,000 miles per year, and the price of gas in Texas is on average $2.97 per gallon. Also, a Model 3 Tesla could go around 91,000 miles each year or up to its maximum range per day at the same annual cost of $365. For an Uber driver, a cost per mile of 0.4 cents makes this a very attractive option. So, let us know. What do you think about the master plan? Do let us know in the comments section below. That's all for the video today. We'll be right back with more, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.